I'm not going to even talk just in case you guys can't hear me until someone gets in here and tells me they can hear me. Ojalá. Can you hear me now? If not, I give up tonight. I'm not going to even bother going live again. Okay, awesome. All right, replay crew. Why everyone gets in here. I'm going to show you guys how I do press-on nails, but how I get them not to look like press-on nails, how I get them to look like you got them done in a salon or you do Gel X, but I'm going to be using press-on glue. The one that I'm using is McCart. It is in my Amazon storefront. If you guys want to check out my Amazon storefront, it is linked in my YouTube in my bio. Same thing with the nails that I'm using tonight, the Apex, y'all, I'm out of it. Apex, oh, I give up. Anyway, with these. And just so you guys know, please do not use Gel X glue with this. I don't care what the companies tell you. If they are not crystal clear, Gel X glue is not meant to be used with it. It has to be Gel X nails and they have to be crystal clear. With that said, let's get on. Hi, Starry. Hi, Jamie. Hi. I don't know if I'm doing any design, y'all. I don't know. I'm not feeling good, but still for like 3 months now. So I mean, it's normal for me. But anyway, so I don't know if I'm doing any design or if I'm just doing a cat eye on myself because that's what I've been into lately. I'm only doing this live to show. I've never showed how I do press-on nails. Usually only do Gel X, but when I do press-ons, how I do them. So, and it's really, really different than everybody else. And all I use, honestly, is 91 or 99? 91% isopropyl. Your prep is going to be different than my prep because everyone's nails type is different, but that's what I use. And then I just lightly buff them. Last time I got this method to last 9 days. And I figure since I'm not putting my nail in and out of the lamp as much, this is a perfect thing to go live with since I haven't been live in a day or two. Excuse me. Alrighty, next size. I already know my size because I've used this plenty of times. And this one has 14 sizes. For a lot of people, that's not a good thing because a lot of people do have bigger nail sizes, but for me and my daughter and my family members, we have smaller nail sizes. So for us, it's a good thing because unless I get something that has a lot of sizes, they usually don't have all my sizes in them. Like my pinky is this one or this one. It depends on the day, I guess. I don't know. And that's really small. Oh, wait a minute. I'm working out the other way. Yeah, this is not going to be. I didn't put nail art in the description or in the tag because I don't think I'm doing any nail art. I don't even honestly know if I'm gonna paint on live or not. Gel. This is mostly just a show. We'll see how I do them. And then I use the Macart glue. It's linked in my Amazon storefront too. Oh no, did I do that one crooked? Probably. I do like this glue because it does give me a minute to, what's it called? It does give me a minute if I do have it on crooked to kind of fix it. The other glues that I've used in the past, they kind of, I didn't put enough. They don't give me enough time, I feel like. I see a comment. I'm going to look at it in a minute once I get this on. So, and then I don't worry about if I get any glue on top of it or anything because I file them down really, really, really good. Like really, really good. I don't know why I did that sound. Right. Yeah, mine usually are, but lately this one has been running a little bit smaller. I don't know what's going on. I have really bad anemia and stuff, so like my nails get thin and stuff. I think I might have to redo this one. I don't know if I put enough glue. I'll check in a minute. But yeah, that's not uncommon. My daughter, my daughter, these three nails are always the same size. These three, always the same size. For me, it's usually these two, but I can, I don't know, it fluctuates, I think. Alrighty. I don't do anything crazy with my cuticles. I just use the nail and push it down. I'm not a nail tech either, y'all. So don't listen to me. But I come in with the drill and make it flush and all that. So the last 2 or 3 weeks, I have actually been doing this method and wearing press-ons. And y'all have thought that, because I usually do Gel X, y'all thought it looked like Gel X, especially because people would say around the cuticle was nice and neat and didn't look like a press-on. So this is how I do it. I don't paint them first. I feel like you get a more realistic, like, salon look if you don't paint them first and you paint them after. And this way, I'm messy and shaky anyway. So if I get glue on the already painted, it's not as bad as if I do it this way. You know what I mean? I said that backwards. That's funny. Chistosa. Okay. Alrighty. They're not going to stay like this. Absolutely not. So, trigger warning, but if you guys want to hear, I guess it's technically not funny, but a reason why you should definitely, especially if you're shaking like me, do your nails at a table and not standing up in the middle of a room with no table. When I was, so it is trigger warning because it did have blood, involved blood. But anyway, when I was a teenager, I was doing my nails and was doing press-ons, but someone came to the door and I didn't realize that before I went to the door. I accidentally squeezed some on the floor and I stepped on it. I didn't realize it. And so I come back from I step to the door, and when I'm at the door, all of a sudden I hear whoop. is the bottom of my foot. I was like, I'll never do that again. It actually had me feared to wear press-ons for a very long time after that. I had to go to urgent care. They had to clean it up, glue it. They actually, I believe, crazy glued my skin back. Funny enough, and then give me antibiotics and all that because it was deep. It was deep, deep. Back then, though, when I was a teenager, I feel like they used super glue for. I don't think they did, but I felt like it because of how strong the pole was. I don't think they used super glue for the actual nail glue. Oh shoot, I used the wrong size. Forget that. No wonder it's not sticking. It's too big. I have a lot of nail stories when I was a teenager. This one does take I would say, honestly, about a minute to dry. So I just hold it for, I don't know, nothing crazy, like 15 to 30 seconds. Hey, Claudia. And then I let it completely dry before I like start doing like the tapping motion or anything. Um, or tapping anything after. Welcome in, everybody. All right, I'm not really worried about the ends of the nail not being sealed in because I'm gonna seal it in with my nail drill. Oh, I still have a thumb to do. See, this one, I'm running out of the sizes. I have to get more of these eventually. This one's a little bit bigger than I normally need. I think this one would be too small. I sometimes accidentally put them in the wrong spot. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, that would be way too small. I don't know. I don't even think I'm doing the nail part with you guys live. I don't know. Probably just some easy cat eye. I haven't been feeling good for the last 2, 3 months, so I've been keeping it easy on my own nails so I don't have to sit as long. I don't think I got glue everywhere. No, I didn't. I didn't put enough glue again. That's the only problem is like getting enough glue, but not too much glue. Basically, what I just went live for is to show you guys how how I've been doing the press-ons, not to look like press-ons. I didn't That's why I didn't tag like nail art or say nail art in the live because yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Hey, Katie. Yeah, I've done that too and not organized them. That's why I sometimes just look in the other ones because sometimes this one I didn't drop, but sometimes like when I'm doing my nails like this, I'll accidentally drop and then just pick up that size so I don't mix it up. So that's why I was just looking to see if I accidentally dropped any, but I didn't. I've been using these a ton. That's the problem. Again, oh, one more time. Again, the Praise Gel X Ombre X tips are in my Amazon shop on my link in my bio, my Amazon storefront, I mean. And you don't get it directly from me, you get it from Amazon. They ship it directly to you. I just get a few coins literally. That's 8 of it, but they still ship it to you, so you still buy directly from them. And then I also have this. I think it's a pack of 4 or 5 or 6 on there. I usually don't like, so I have these Appraise tips. I do not like them. I have, let me see. That's why they're not in my storefront. I'm not going to put anything in my storefront I don't like, even if I use it here because my nail bestie sent it to me. But these I actually bought with my own coin. These I did not. My nail bestie sent them to me. These I don't really like either. I have from Appraise. I mean, it depends on your definition of good quality and what you mean by that. At the end of the day, it's gel X nails. You know what I mean? But I will say they feel better quality than these my nail bestie sent to me, and these are from either Zillaboo or Sweetie Nail Supply. And I believe these are more expensive, believe it or not. But these are so doggone flexible, which is fine because I can put builder gel and sculpting gel or whatever that stuff is or hard gel on it to get it harder. That's totally fine. But these are cool. The reason why I like these ones in particular, not the other ones that I showed you, is because so they're nice and soft around the cuticle, which that actually bothers me if they're too hard. And then they are really nice and hard around like when it gets like middle to tip point. So I don't have to put sculpting gel or anything on there. Oh, I just answered your question without even seeing it. All right, let me get a sip of my seltzer before I go in and start filing like a mad woman because this process takes me a little bit long because I file with many different files and stuff to get them not looking like press-ons. So there's 2 different ways that I get rid of this nub because the nub on this nail is a little bit stronger because the tip in general on it is a little stronger. I either take my nippers and like lightly nip them, but try not to get the actual nail, and then just come in with this and go with the size. I mean, with the shape of it back and forth until it's gone. Or I go directly in and not use the nippers and just go back and forth. I'm not sure how you say your name, but hello. You don't have to spam my chat, y'all. I get to everybody's questions and hello, and I say hi to everybody. I definitely look at my chat. It might not be in your guys' time, but I definitely look at it within 1 to, I like to say, 3 minutes. I don't like to keep you guys waiting that long. I'm really, really particular about how the ends look on mine. I don't know why, but I really am. I can go faster because I've been doing this for so long, but I wouldn't recommend you guys if you're just starting out to go fast like this because in any other gel X nail, you'll take it down real fast. But with this one, it is a little bit harder because it is harder on the ends. Just keep that in mind. Yes, I always do my own nails. Nobody else does them. My channel is all the nails that I do. Welcome in. I don't use this base. I'm gonna drill it down because you get glue on them and stuff. You're shaky like me, and then I'm gonna paint them. Really don't care for the bases. I wish they were all clear, but I guess it's a preference. The problem with this base is you can't use Gel X glue. Absolutely not. I don't care what any company says. You do have to use press-on glue, and that's the problem. No, I'm just filing off the nub. They're short enough. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys for the 12 likes. I appreciate it. I know I get a lot of people in here that prefer when I do crazy nail art. If you guys look at my live, the title, I always hashtag or put in there now what I'm doing, and if I'm doing nail art, I did not put that in this one. So if you guys want to come back when I do that, I completely understand. I have plenty of lives that I've actually done that. So. Hi, Artsy. I rhinestone this one and put the little Hello Kitty. I'm putting it upside down because it's going to show my face, and I'm such a mess right now. I'm being so sick. I don't even feel like seeing my face. I'm sure I'll just keep it on my lap. I am not a nail professional, so please don't follow what I do and make sure that you follow professionals when you do this. But if you do this, do it nice and slow. Thank you. I used to rhinestone tumblers and stuff and patterns and stuff. Sometimes I still like to do that. It's relaxing to me. Oops. This is not the correct one to use around the cuticles, but I don't have that one right now. And I cannot order anything for right now. My wallet's not budging. Let me put the thing that I just got up here. I have to lean a lot because I am naturally shaky with my spine and stuff issues. So that's why I say you just work around what you have. You know what you need to, so you can get done what you need to. But honestly, hold on, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Oh, thank goodness I made it that fast now. But honestly, I feel like this is the how I get the most amount of. Let me turn this off for a minute. This is how I feel like I get the most amount of wear when I do press on nails. Last time was the blue that you guys absolutely love, the blue cat eye that I did. That lasted like 9 or 10 days. And I honestly think the reason why I get that long wear is because I seal in the cuticles. I mean, not cuticles, sorry. I seal in the edges of the press on very gently. I really feel like that's what helps me out, to be honest with you. Could you guys hear this too much? Control? Feels like it's not as crazy loud as my last one. Which is crazy because it's a cheap one. Not that expensive. That's the only hardest part doing your own nails is like sealing the edges and stuff because you like gotta form your hands so you can be able to do them, which if someone else is doing it would be like this and be so much easier. And then if any of the nails, this one doesn't, but if it had like the extra glue, like some of these have, I would just take it and file it gently over. Get rid of that. Nothing hard. I just don't like putting the press on nails when I do them on the stand and I paint them all and then put them on my nails because I don't like the thickness and it looking like a press on nail. That's what I don't like personally. I like it when it looks blended and all that. It's just a personal thing. Make sure my lights on low. Thank you guys for all the likes. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. So I normally do nail art, but lately I haven't been feeling like doing it on my own nails. So I've just been like doing either a really pretty cat eye or just like a solid color with glitter. And that's probably what I'm gonna do tonight. But if you ever want to check out, I have videos of me doing nail art. I have lives of me doing crazy nail art and sculpting and all that stuff. So if you guys want to check those out, definitely do because I know this could be boring for some. Now I gotta do my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand. So this always gets tricky. I usually turn it down a little bit. I'm trying to get it where you guys can see it too, but I can be able to do it easier. Oh. High sparkle limit or sparkle. I'll just say sparkle. High sparkle. Hi. Is it Lori? Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta get the extra cord off. Angles are hard with the camera here. They're hard doing your nails, period. Your own nails, but because either doing this live or because people have been wanting to see how I do my press on nails because I do them so differently. Is either do this live or video it and edit this all down, and yeah, that would have been a nightmare. So I hate editing really long videos. Plus, then I gotta listen to my voice for that long. No, thank you. All right, now I'm done. This part. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for being here. All right, I might just do 1 or 2 or whatever nails with the cat eye. I'm not doing no crazy nail art tonight. It's just not happening. But let me go wash my hands real quick, get this dust off, and then we'll um, put the color or cat eye or whatever I do on. Hold on, y'all. Thank you guys for the 20 likes. I'm actually shocked that this live even got to 20 likes because I know it's really a boring live. I usually do more nail art. I apologize, y'all. All right, let me pick the cat eye I want. Of course, I've been using the Fabory cat eye lately. Well, that's the one that I used for the, what's it called? The nail look I did last week. Is this the one I used? No, this isn't the one I used last week. I don't want that one. Let's see which one I choose. Pretty doggone sure this is the one I used last week. But we'll check because there's so many blues in here. No, that's not the one I used last week. I don't want that one. I had blue on for so long. There is another blue in here that I do really like though. I really think I'm going to use that lavender purple one I have in here. If I can find it. Is it this one or this one? Because their swatches are so horrible. Their swatches don't match. I think it's this one. Let me make sure. Pretty sure it's that one I want. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This one is gonna be like, what do you guys think? This one's gonna be like more of the cat eye, if you guys remember what I had on last week, more of like in your face, like really, really cat eye. This one's gonna be more like a silk cat eye, very subtle and almost look like silk. Kind of. So which one you guys think? This one or this one? The in your face cat eye, which is this one, or muted cat eye. Yeah, I think it's between those two for me. What do you guys think? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? I've never done their poll, and they keep trying to get me to do this stupid poll on YouTube. Let me see if I can do it. The one I'm holding, that's 1, yeah. I think I want that one too. But I've never done a poll. Let's see. Just put I don't want to do a poll. Who am I? Okay, yeah, I think that one too. Honestly. Even though this one is really, really pretty, it's more like, I don't know. It's like a silky, when you put it on, it's more like silky and like muted cat eye. I think, anyway. Oh, that's that one. Oh, you know what? I had it swatched right beside me. Que tonto soy yo. The muted one, although I didn't put top coat on it, so that's not really a good swatch to even show you guys what am I thinking. I'm out of it tonight, y'all. Alrighty. The only thing, you guys hear me complain about this all the time with this brand. The only thing I hate about this brand is that they don't put it in a bottle, so you have to use your own brush. And they don't, what's it called? Yeah, they only have them in tubs. And you can't buy it solo. Like, you have to buy the whole collection, I believe. It's really tonto, but whatever. Let's do. I use my little jars to prop up my fingers. Let me know if I need to clean the camera. I usually clean the camera after I'm done filing, but I forgot to this time. Oh shoot, I gotta turn on my lamp too. My UV lamp. Uh-oh. I gotta lint. I'm gonna put 2 coats, so don't worry. I'm not gonna keep it this subtle looking. Nice thing with this is you could keep it subtle looking, or you can build it up with 2 coats, and it's really, really pretty. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, this is literally like the color I had on last week, but just pink, which I'm good with. I really like that blue. I got a lot of compliments every live I did, even in my videos. I love that color. I do too. I really love this collection. If we could just get them to put it in a bottle, please, and thank you. My nail bestie sent me this collection. I honestly feel like I would use it more if it came in a bottle with a brush too. I do feel like that's the downside of it, that I use it less, you know? Love that color. It's a cat eye. I haven't even put the cat eye in it yet. But thank you all. Hi, Dragon. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And then once I do the second layer too, and then do the cat eye too, we'll be whistling. I should have tied up my hair better. I feel like it's flying in my camera today. I'm gonna mess this sidewall here. I really do feel like this collection is like a silk cat eye collection, in my opinion. And so that's why I like to kind of take my magnet and kind of like shove the magnet particles up a little bit so you see just some of that pure color and then just see the cat eye at the top. It's my favorite way to wear some of these. I did that last week and y'all loved it. And then some of them I just keep pure cat eye. You can just play around with it, honestly. And that's what I like about cat eye. When I don't feel like sitting here forever and doing nail art, I can still do cat eye and still have like such a pretty nail look and it be so quick. You know what I'm saying? And just not be plain. So that's one of my favorite things. Hold on. I am just throwing everything all over the place tonight. Alright, hold on, y'all. Got a carrot. It is pretty, isn't it? I love it. It really does when you push like the magnet particles to the top, I really feel like it like just I don't know. I just love this collection so much. I do have to say I love certain colors in this collection more than others. And like there are some that I could do without and I wish I could just order this by itself. Like the colors that I love by themselves, so I didn't have to like reorder the whole collection, but it's what it is. You know me, I just like to say the good and the bad, and I don't only I don't know, I just like giving my opinion, I don't know. Alrighty, let's do the second coat. This is where the magic really starts to happen. I feel like, oops, I am like getting my hands in all kinds of gels, and I'm just like messed tonight. I'll swallow you. Sorry, y'all. Trying to make sure the camera's good. That I mean camera, because now the magic is going to start to happen. Once I put this on, and then I start doing the final cat eye. This is where we see the magic. You know what? I almost want to do one flower on my ring finger. I might. That's not too much work. I usually do all 10 fingers when I do nail art. I usually do all 10 fingers, but I'm out of it, so I might just do one finger. We'll see. I will see. Thank you guys for the likes and everything. Let me know if you guys have any questions or you're new around here. I do not gatekeep. You can call me Kay. I've been doing nails. It will be 2 years in either March or April coming up. I am not a nail professional by any means. I am self-taught, and then I also do not sell press-ons, which I say that because those are the most asked questions. I'm just a nail enthusiast, and I love doing nails. Just recently got monetized on YouTube about 2 months ago or so. And I love using Korean gels around here, which is what I'm using right now. Oh, there's lint. There it is. Knew I wasn't going crazy. Hold on. Hi, Sophia. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. All right, I think I got that all off. Pretty doggone sure. And I left off right here. Hi again. Thank you for being here so much. I appreciate it. I'm a mess tonight. What told me it was a great idea to do my nails tonight? What on green earth told me I should sit down and do nails tonight? I don't know. And I can't tell you how many times, even in person, like if I'm at my doctor's office or I'm doing anything in person, and they're like, "Oh, I love your nails. Where did you get them done?" I'm like, "Would you believe that they're press-ons?" And I do them myself. They're like, "I wouldn't believe they're press-ons." And this is how I get it to look good and still be a press-on. Takes a little extra work. I don't feel like it's a crazy amount of extra work, in my opinion, because I do feel like Gel X takes me just a little bit longer than this, or maybe about the same, actually. I don't know. No, it's a little extra longer because you have to cure it twice. Did I paint this one? I did. Oh, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for being here and thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. So the only downside about this one, guys, is you do have to buy the whole collection. They do not sell them individually, at least not on Zillaboo. I don't know if they do on HEA or HAA or something like that, but only on Zillaboo they sell it all together. I wish you could buy them separate, but you can't. And then my nail bestie sent this collection to me though, but and I wish they came in a bottle. That's a downside, and it doesn't come with a brush, but other than that, it's really pretty. This one is MF01. I believe the one, don't quote me, I have it on short, but I believe the blue one that I wore last week, it is from this collection too, but I believe it was either MF04 or MF05, but don't quote me. And I believe you say the brand the Favori by Tokyo. Again, don't quote me. I don't know nothing. I'm just here. All right. Trying to figure out if I want to do a flower on my ring finger. I guess I could. Wouldn't be too long. Actually, is this color dry or not? Because if so, if not, I could just use. Yeah, it is dry. Never mind. I just. Hold on, y'all. I should have cleaned this off before, but I didn't think I was gonna do it. You know what? I'm not gonna tell you that, but you can call me Kay. It's K Book Crafters on here. No disrespect by that intended. Alright, let me. I think I'll use this color. This one's dried up. I'll clean that off later. Nope, I don't need that much. Thank you guys for the likes. Alright, where did I put that brush? I just had it in my hand. What the heck? That's the brush I want to do my nails with. I don't even know where I just put it. I am crazy, but whatever. I'll use this one, I guess. It's not as good though. You love the nails? I'm glad. Oh shoot, is there? Wish I could find my good brush that I thought I just had in my hand. Oh, there it is. Get on there. Yeah, much better. Sorry for the bad angle. Aw, thank you, Pink. Welcome in. not easy, I'll tell you that. Doing your own nails is hard as heck. Then you add the camera and you gotta do camera angles and you can't just do it where it's easier to pull your hand. It's hard as heck. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying. That's why I usually don't do my non-dominant hand on camera because I gotta hold it in different ways and it's hard to keep in camera. Hi, Katie. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Pink Slimer, for being here too. Thank you. I'm gonna try. All right, let me find a contrasting color. Where's my white one? I thought I had it. I thought I put it on here. Ooh, I might use the, you know what? I'll just use the pale blue because it's right there. And I'm not going to look for my white gel right now. Plus, I'm running out, so it'll be good to use the pale blue. I have plenty of pale blue. And I ready. I'm just doing one design on one nail. I usually do it on all 10 of my nails, but I don't feel like sitting here that long tonight. I apologize. Might have to do it with the other. I'm gonna do it with the other side. What am I doing? Thank you guys for being here. We're almost done. I'm just gonna do the thumb with you guys and then on this hand and then be done on that. I also gotta do the middle of the flower and top coat them. I think I'm gonna do this pretty like I don't know, fluorescent purple in the middle. Sparkles. Blends in with the palette. That's funny. Almost. I would normally put leaves or a vine, but I'm not gonna do it. Excuse me, I'm not gonna do that tonight. I don't even wanna do a design. Doesn't mean I can't do designs on my own hand. I absolutely can, and I absolutely have plenty of times. But sometimes you just don't feel like it. You know what I mean? Oopsie daisy. Or you have nights like that. This almost blends in. Just make it a little bit taller. Actually, no, it doesn't blend. It's good. Actually, I might not do my thumb on live because I am tired and I'm tired of sitting here. I'm just gonna like cure it just a little bit longer because I built up the middle part of it a little bit more than I normally do. I just like to test it out before I put the top coat on because if I don't, sometimes you smear it that way. This is my favorite top coat as of right now, and it's Gen B. And I believe you can get it from Zillaboo and Sweetie Nail Supply. And Sweetie Nail Supply is gonna have a sale soon, y'all, Black Friday sale. So mark your calendars. It's gonna be like 30 or 35% off, and they do sell out fast. I don't get any commission, and I'm not affiliated with the brand at all, either one of those brands. I'm just telling you because I order from them, and that's where I get my stuff, and I like it, and I'm just passing on a good message to y'all. But I hope to one day be affiliated with them. That's the dream of mine. Why did I use my finger? I never do that. I'm telling you, I'm tired. I gotta get off here. Hi, welcome in. I normally clean it up like this, so I don't know why I just used my finger. Don't do that. That's totally unlike me. Yeah, one day I'm gonna write Zillaboo and Sweetie Nail Supply a letter or email and see if I can be a brand ambassador or something. I'm not there yet. I'm still a small creator. I don't think I have enough following on YouTube yet to warrant it, probably. Oh my god, I love that top coat, and I wish you guys could see as shiny as it is in person. I don't think it comes across on camera. All right, y'all. I think I'm just gonna end it here. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for chatting. Thank you for liking, subbing, and all that stuff. I have put out a couple of shorts today. If you guys want to go check that out and like them for me and maybe comments, I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all. Hope you have a good night.